All right, if you feel like you are constantly losing the battle against your snooze button and your phone, well, you are in exactly the right place. We are about to break down a super simple, science-backed morning system. The whole point is to help you stop wasting time and finally take control. Think of this as your blueprint for absolutely winning 2026.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Does this sound familiar? Every single night you tell yourself, okay, tomorrow is the day I'm finally going to nail that perfect routine. You set that 5 a.m. alarm. You're full of hope and ambition. But then the morning actually comes. You hit snooze, not once, but 2, 3, 4 times. You scroll through Instagram, you delay, and then bam, suddenly the entire day is gone. You promised yourself 2024 was going to be your year, then you let 2025 slip by, and if you don't lock this in now, 2026 is going to be the exact same story.
But here's the thing, and this is so important. This is not a motivation problem. It's actually a biological one. Your brain is literally being hijacked the moment you open your eyes.
Just look at this number, 80%. That is how many of us grab our phones within just a few minutes of waking up. This one single habit is programming your brain for failure before you've even had a chance to win the day. And here is exactly why that's so incredibly damaging. When you scroll first thing, you are flooding your brain with cheap, easy dopamine. You are literally training it to want low-effort rewards, which completely destroys your ability to focus on the hard, meaningful tasks for the rest of the day. So this really shows the two paths you can choose. Over on the left, you've got the hijacked mind. It's filling itself with other people's thoughts, it's chasing that cheap dopamine, and it's starting the day in total chaos. But then, on the right, you have the controlled mind, waking up with intention, avoiding the phone trap, and starting the day with absolute control. So how do we actually build that controlled mind? Well, it all starts with winning your first 10 minutes. This isn't complicated, but listen, it is non-negotiable. Because these first few moments, they dictate the entire trajectory of your day. Here we go. This is the first part of the system. Number 1, put your phone far away from your bed, across the room. This forces you to physically get up to turn off your 1 alarm. No more snooze button. The second you're up, immediately drink a glass of water. And then do something, anything to get your body moving. Even just 10 jumping jacks will do the trick. And that glass of water, that's not just a friendly suggestion. It is absolutely critical. Even being just a little bit dehydrated can cause your focus to plummet by up to 70%. Hydrating first thing is one of the easiest, most powerful wins you can possibly give your brain. Okay, next up is what we call the biological reset button. This is where we start using a little bit of science to signal to your body and your brain that, hey, it is time to be alert and energized. You see, it all comes down to your circadian rhythm, which is basically your body's internal 24-hour clock. And you know what the single most powerful way to reset this clock every morning is? It's getting natural sunlight in your eyes. Seriously, getting some sunlight within minutes of waking up does 3 crucial things. It resets your internal clock for the entire day, it shuts down the production of that sleepy hormone melatonin, and it boosts the mood-enhancing hormone serotonin. It's a total game changer. All right, now for a really powerful shift in mindset. Once you've gotten some light, I want you to intentionally do something that's a little bit uncomfortable. This could be as simple as splashing freezing cold water on your face, or maybe taking a quick cold shower, or even just dropping down for 20 push-ups. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Most people will do anything to avoid discomfort. But you know what? High performers understand that intentional discomfort is a tool for growth. It clears out that morning grogginess. That state is actually called sleep inertia, and it sends your energy levels through the roof. Okay, let's get to the final, crucial step, engineering your physical space for deep, focused work. See, every part of this routine we've talked about builds on the last, preparing you for this exact moment. The logic here is so simple, but it is so powerful. A messy, chaotic space leads to a dull, unfocused brain. An orderly space, on the other hand, signals to your mind that it is time for discipline. So make your bed, clear your desk, prepare your workspace for success. Once your space is clean, it's time to attack your hardest, most important task of the day, and you are going to use the 50-minute rule. What's that? It means 50 minutes of solid, uninterrupted focus. No multitasking. And your phone? It is silent and completely out of sight. And this is why the whole system is so effective.
You're not just awake, you're hydrated, you're energized by sunlight, and you're mentally sharp. That's why 1 hour of this kind of focused work is way more powerful than 3 hours of tired, distracted studying later in the day. It's all about the quality of your attention, not the quantity of your time. So let's pull all of this together into a really clear action blueprint. This is the entire system, right here in a nutshell.
So, step 1, phone is across the room, you have one alarm and you get up. Step 2, immediately hydrate, get some sunlight and move your body. Step 3, strategic discomfort, cold water, push-ups, whatever, for that energy spike. And finally, step 4, clean your space and dive into 50 minutes of focused, deep work. That's it. That's the system. You know, what this all really boils down to is a core philosophy. You have to stop overthinking it, stop trying to plan the perfect plan, and just start doing. Because action will always, always be more powerful than analysis. So the blueprint is right here. It's realistic, it's based on science, and it is dead simple. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to be one of those people who just consumes this information and moves on? Or are you going to be someone who actually acts on it? The choice is yours.